Was Austin Jaggers robbed in his super match? We will try to find that out. Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News, and in this video we will discuss two recent super matches. First one is between Tim Bresnan and the 2022 Arnold Classic winner Austin Jaggers. The second match is between Adam Warzinski, who did really well at East vs West, beating Bojidar, and his opponent was Justin Takas, the famous $2,000 super match. So Bresnan versus Jaggers. First round, it was a clean top roll by Austin Jaggers, no questions asked. Second round was the one where the controversies started. Many people are saying that it was a badly reffed match, which I also believe, but people are saying that the strict reffing ruined this match, which I do not agree with. I think the poor reffing ruined this match, not the strict reffing. I have my own problems with the reffing in this match, but those are not related to the referees being strict in this match. What happened in that round is Tim Bresnan was trying to go back. He had no hand control. Austin Jaggers had complete hand control over his fingers. At that time, they had lost any kind of palm contact. Austin was holding Tim off with his fingers only, and Tim was going back. You can clearly see that if they let go at any time, Tim may fall back and slam his head on the floor or something. It was crazy because it was clear that Tim was running away. So Tim does an elbow foul. He slides his elbow off the back of the pad, and the referee is about to give the foul to Tim. You can see his hand raising towards Tim. But at that time, Tim starts shouting at the referee. He notices it and he starts cursing at the referees. The referees get scared. I don't know what happened there. And they reverse the call. They give the foul to Austin Jaggers. One of the most ridiculous things that I have ever seen by the referees. And even Devon Larratt called that out. He said that that is the most ridiculous BS that he has ever seen. Because one thing about Devon Larratt that I have personally noticed, Devon is always correct about the rules 100% of the times whenever he is not competing in a super match. So if Devon is himself not competing, you can blindly trust Devon about the rules whenever he's saying something, when he's watching a match. Now you guys tell me, Tim was complaining about him pushing him off the back of the pad when there is no palm contact and you're holding off someone with only their fingers, trying to push them down. How is it possible to just shove their elbow off the back of the pad at least 3-4 inches? I don't think it is possible. I don't care if I'm arm wrestling Levan Saginashvili and he's holding only my fingers and he tries to press it down. For sure he's going to break my fingers. For sure he's going to break my wrist. It is going to hurt like hell before it breaks. But even Levan in that position cannot be so strong that just by holding my fingers, he can push my elbow off the back of the pad. It is literally impossible. Anyone who has put their elbows on the table will tell you that if you're just holding on to your opponent's fingers, you cannot push him off the back of the pad. It is the wrist that is going to hurt, and to prevent that, you try to create space and you try to drag your elbow off the back of the pad. So this same situation happens 3 times. The next time, in a very similar position, this time Austin Jagger pins him. At the same time, Tim drags his elbow back and it is given as a foul or something. Once again, Tim is not happy. Happens for the 3rd time. Austin Jagger pins Tim Bresnan once again. So I will show it to you in slow motion. Tim's elbow goes way off the back of the pad way earlier than Austin Jagger's elbow when it comes in front of the pad. I know we can see it in slow motion, the referees cannot, but these are just silly mistakes. They should not happen. These were not like close calls that cannot be seen with naked eyes. It was quite clearly visible even to almost everyone. And I think that's what made Austin lose that first round that he should have won. Yes, Austin lost that round on fouls and the trend continued. After that, there were many elbow fouls, movement in the referee's grip. Austin won 1 round. Tim won 3 rounds on fouls, 2 after the previous round that we just discussed. So it was a total mess. Elbow fouls, movement in the referee's grip. There was one moment where Austin won on fouls. Tim's elbow was that much higher than the pad. And people were complaining, and I don't like those people at all. Well, this match was ruined by the strict rules. You want these elbow fouls to go uncalled? No, it was not ruined by the referees, at least not in the later rounds. It was ruined by the arm wrestlers. When you know that you are going to lose, you lift your elbow and people somehow say that this should not be called because this is not good for entertainment. Well, tell that to the arm wrestlers who are doing that. It is not the referee's fault. And people were saying that this situation can be prevented by running fouls. Even Devon was saying that. Yes, some of those fouls, some of those problems can be solved with running foul, but people can find a way around it. It is easy. It is not that difficult. To me, I believe running foul is a system that is impossible to implement, and it is just an imaginary concept. It just doesn't exist. If I'm in that situation and a small elbow foul stops the match and a running foul won't stop the match, so why would I do this? Like the Irakli match, I want to go back to that Irakli match. People were saying, yes, Irakli does that elbow foul to restart the match. Running foul could have prevented this situation. How dumb you have to be to believe that running foul could have prevented Irakli from doing that. If it was a running foul system, why would Irakli do that? Put his elbow on the table? No, he would just lift his elbow, gain position, and then go back. And the referee would be like, what the hell? He would stop the match and restart. And what did the referee do when he put his elbow on the pad, on the table? He stopped the match and restarted the match. Running fouls is an imaginary concept. It just doesn't exist. So that was the end of the match. I'm not sure if Austin could have won the entire match if he won the first round. Well, technically he could have because he won 2 rounds anyways. So that was kind of unfortunate for him. But Tim is a beast inside the straps. It is difficult to beat him inside the straps. If I remember correctly, when he faced Derek Smith, Derek beat him 6 times in a row outside of straps. Derek is way too strong for Tim. Not taking anything away from his victory, but inside the straps, it could have been different story. The next match that I want to talk about with you is the Justin Takas versus the Adam Wawrzynski match. Big match. Justin, I just found out on Facebook that he's only 21 years old, and that too he just turned 3-4 months ago. 22 years old, yeah, or maybe 21. Yeah, 21 years old, and he gave Adam Warzinski a really good fight. He got Warzinski that much close to the pad in the first round at least 2-3 times. He was trying to top roll him. When he couldn't, he was going in, trying to press. He couldn't, trying to top roll once again, trying to hook, trying to press. He was doing everything he can. Then he ran out of gas and he did 2 fouls. First foul was movement in referee's grip. Second foul was an elbow foul inside the straps. So Adam won. Next time, Adam put him in a hook without the straps and beat him. The third round, it was not much close because at that time Justin was already gassed out. So Adam didn't even let him slip and kind of top rolled him without the straps for the victory. But man, Justin is really awesome. I want to know what his weight is. If it is close to Adam Warzinski and he's only 21 years old and he can get that much close to pinning Adam in the first round, I would say he was like 5% short of strength in pinning Adam Warzinski. To win the entire match, he would need like 5-10% more in terms of endurance and 5% more in terms of his strength. He's there. Not there yet. Adam is also growing, but he's very close. If he was 2 years older, that match could have been way more closer. And glad I found this good live stream because there was one live stream on Chan Shaw's channel as well. That guy had one job to hold the camera. I'm not sure how can you fail in even such a simple job like that. He couldn't even hold the mobile phone properly close to that. That was a horrible job by the cameraman on Chan Shaw's channel. And the thing that I didn't like about this match, they projected it as a $2,000 super match when in fact we found out that it was just the 2 guys putting up $1,000 money against each other in a bet. So how is that $2,000? I think it is $1,000. I'm not aware of the vocabulary used in betting terms, but you put 1,000, you put 1,000, I win, I take 1,000 home. The 1,000 was mine always. So how is that a $2,000 super match? Anyways, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out the sponsors, Old School Labs from the link in the description. Thank you.